Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lokesh and I work as a lead architect. So in this video, we are going to talk about the dedicated mode in compute or cluster in Databricks while using Unity Catalog. So I have been reading this book called Data Governance with Unity Catalog on Databricks. And I strongly suggest if you are an architect or an engineer working with Databricks, especially with Unity Catalog, I would recommend that you go through this book and take a deeper dive in each of the topics, each of the sections, subsections. It's not about how many books we can read. It's about what we can remember and maybe can apply to our day-to-day job whenever the time comes to take a decision. So having said that, let's maybe dive into the dedicated compute. So as we go through this topic, we are not going to cover all the chapters of this book because that would be not be legal and we don't want to do that. But at the same time, let's maybe take a deeper dive into this topic. So as we know that there are two types of modes in compute when it comes to Unity Catalog. One is the dedicated mode where only single users are allowed access, and the other one is the shared mode where multiple users can run their processes inside a compute. So in this case, they have tried to explain, if you look at this figure, let's say you have a team of data scientists and all of them have different access to different tables or accesses to different tables. Uh, and if they try to use dedicated compute, what happens or what is the right way to make them use the tables that they have access to. So for instance, you can see here data scientist 1 has access to table 1, data scientist 2 has access to table 2 and 3, data scientist 3 has access to table 4. These are, they have just showed these people as data scientists, but you can uh, take an example of data engineers also. Now they have different accesses, one, two, three, four tables are there. But if you combine them into a group, and the group is called and B DP data scientists, they have access to table 5 and 6. So, so once the data scientists or data engineers are part of a group, and if that group is given fresh permissions on some tables, it will not respect their individual accesses or permissions, but it will take the permissions of the group rather. So this is what it is being shown here. So you can see here on the right side picture. Um, And by the way, whenever this happens, this particular setup, whenever you are assigning a group and access to a cluster, that is called assign to group cluster, which is in dedicated access mode. So here you can see that once this group, these users are part of this group and BDP data scientists, they will lose their individual accesses. They will no longer have access to table 1, table 2, table 3, and table 4, but rather they will have access to table 5 and 6. So which is an important concept. So it means if you're using a dedicated compute, if you have access to if the team members have access to on the different tables, once they are part of a group, you don't have to maybe worry about their individual accesses. It will only be able to take the access, or it will be able to take the access which the group has. Although if you want to just clean up your accesses and permissions, you might want to revoke or remove the previous accesses these data engineers or data scientists had, so that it cleans up some of the things as far as the permissions are concerned. Because as the team grows, as the project grows, you will have a lot of data engineers, data scientists coming, going and coming and going as part of the team, and that is where you'll have a lot of permissions to maybe take care of. and that is where I think you may want to clean up some of those permissions. This is an important concept, so I just wanted to show it to you guys, and I'll keep my study and maybe I'll focus on some of the other topics, and we'll try to make a fresh video on some other topic in the coming video. So hope this helps, and as I said in the beginning, I strongly recommend you go through this video or this book, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you everyone.